Hey guys, it's your girl AFM Stories and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I create content around scholarships and most especially around winning the prestigious Chevening scholarship which I won. So I have well over 30 videos on winning the Chevening scholarship on my channel, and over 15 scholars have been selected from just watching these videos. So what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, like this video, and drop a comment, and go binge watch the other videos after this video. So anyways, let's get right into today's video, which is the STAR approach for the Chevening essay. So what does this mean? How exactly does it work? And how can I use it? I know I've talked about the STAR approach briefly in other videos, but I feel like some people might need a detailed explanation of what it means. So if you're a beginner, you're not used to this, you don't really understand this, you've been hearing the STAR approach, and you want somebody to break down the STAR approach for you, well, that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So what is a STAR approach? Significantly, it has four key aspects, which is situation, task, action, and result. So these are the four key elements that would allow you to sell whatever example that you're giving in the Chevening essay. So whether it is your leadership essay, whether it's your networking essay, even in your study in the UK and career plan, there are ways you can use it to inspire them. So obviously they are not as direct as the leadership and networking, but they can inspire how you structure those particular essays. Now I'll explain what I mean by that as we progress. So for the leadership, in the STAR approach, the situation, so you want to talk about what was the situation. So what was the problem? So for example, maybe if you want to talk about how you organized a master class for NGO owners, you can't just say, the reason why I'm a leader is because I organized a masterclass for NGO owners. That's not going to be inspiring to whoever is reading your essay. You want to walk them through a journey. So you state the situation. So for example, what was the situation? What happened? A situation could be that, in 2020, I noticed that NGO owners who were working on helping young girls to get free sanitary pads were not getting as much traction and funding that they needed. So these specific NGOs are AFM Stories NGO, Your Stories NGO, and they are based in AFM Stories community. Basically, you want to be specific about what they are and where they were. The work they were doing is very important to your values and your passion. That is the situation, and you realize that there was a need for them to get the right training because maybe they were not doing their obviously this is like off the top of my head, by the way, but basically they were not doing their social media. So basically, let's say you want to study digital marketing for development, so this is a good way to start here. So maybe basically they were not using their digital marketing skills to develop themselves or to improve themselves, and so you realize that you didn't want them to keep having low results. You wanted their work to have a ripple effect, and as a result, the task is you needed to host a training for them or to help them to move from not being aware of how to use digital marketing and the future of work and social media skills to improve their work to get them to where they want to be. So your task is they needed a training, they needed guidance. Now the action is, what exactly did you do? So basically the task, they needed guidance, but obviously you can't just go and host a master class. Maybe you need venue, maybe you need trainers, or maybe did you have the skills or whatever, depending. So for example, action could be, if you had the skills, obviously you had to get maybe support in terms of location and getting them on board. If you did not have the skills, maybe you needed to get trainers and reach out to them. What did you do to get those trainers? What did you need to do to get the venue? What did you do to get the funding to actually host the training? Well, that's your action. And then the result, so what happened? So okay, you were not able to get all of them, but you were able to train 5 out of 10. And then what's now happened exactly? So you trained them, they learned about this and this, and then follow up, which is why I always say not just results, I trained 10 people thanks to the funding and the work I did, but what happened as a result? So as a result of my training, from following up on them, they've been able to increase their maybe fundraising by 20% or by 1% or whatever, they've been able to get more support, they've been able to reach out to more communities, whatever. Basically, that's how to structure it in leadership essay. And I learned from it the importance or the power of doing this, and that. So I hope that works for the leadership essay. Now, the networking essay is, obviously, when you talk about what networking means to you and all of that, but situation could be, so I'll use that same example for networking. So situation could be, you needed to organize an event, but maybe you do not have the funds. So you met somebody in your network, maybe you went for a digital marketing conference, and the person was talking about how they were passionate about helping NGOs and everything, and maybe they have a space for NGOs, they have a space for training. I know you cannot afford the space, so how did you network with the person? So your task was build a relationship with this person, and obviously how do you do that? You're going to have to talk about that and how you're able to get the person. And then the action is through the collaboration with the person, you're able to get the event for free. So you need to actually be detailed about how you got that together. And then the result is obviously the training happened, and the same result is obviously what I said previously. The training happened, they were able to get improved results in their day-to-day activities, and all of that happened. So that's for networking. Now, obviously, throughout networking essay, you might not be able to be as detailed as this, but specific examples, you should be detailed about it, and some could just be all-round generalistic ideas. Now, for the study in the UK, obviously, you might not be able to do that in the specific university courses, but you want to see the situation as what is the challenge in your industry, then the task as what do you need to do, which is the course you want to study. The action is obviously studying the course, and then the results could be the conclusion of that essay, which is what you believe that all of these courses will help you to achieve. So that's why I said that the STAR approach might not be as literal as it is in the leadership and the networking, but obviously in the study in the UK, you just have to use it to think about it. In the career plan essay, basically, the STAR approach is situation. So what was the problem in industry? What have you been trying to solve? What have you been saying throughout your essays? The task is obviously you need to equip yourself. You need to have the networking skills and everything that you need to bring together. Everything Chevening stands for, literally. And then your action is obviously when you come back from studying with Chevening, what exactly are the things you're going to do in the short term, in the medium term, and the long term goals. And your result is what are your projected results of all of these different things. So you can't just say, oh, I want to do this and do this. What do you aim to get out of it? So now I'm not saying that in your career plan essay, in all these essays, it should just be one large STAR approach. So paragraph 1 situation, paragraph 2 task, paragraph 3 action. No. You need to give multiple examples in your leadership essay. So this is an example of one example. Ideally, you should have 3 of these kind of examples in your essay. So your leadership essay, that's why you need to be very cautious with how much you explain. The situation and the task should not take the bulk of your STAR approach. Where the bulk of the writing should be is in the action and in the result. Let them see what you did, and in your action, don't even use we. Use I, because what they're interested in is what you did as a person. So that's also something I wanted to talk about. So in leadership essay, you have to use the STAR approach for about 3 different examples, and then obviously have an introduction and a conclusion if you can. Networking essay as well, use this STAR approach to structure your different examples across different networking examples. I do have a lot of videos on how to write the Chevening essays, so how to score high in the Chevening essays, how to write the Chevening essays basically. So check them out on my channel, because this video is about the STAR approach, not necessarily the essay. And then obviously in the study in the UK as well. So these are the ones that obviously you're thinking about the entire thing in the context of the STAR approach. So they might not be literal as following situation, task, action, result, but the STAR approach inform how you think and write your study in the UK, and how you write your career plan essay as well, which is very, very important. So I hope that this video was very useful to you in understanding what the STAR approach means. If you still don't understand what the STAR approach means, please drop it in the comments below. If you have anything you need clarification on, please drop it in the comments below. Also, if you need my services, I offer services around winning scholarships, scholarship strategy session, essay brainstorming, review, personal statements, stuff like that. Hit the link in the description box below. I'm looking forward to working with you and sharing in your testimony. You will get a scholarship. I know that, I believe that, and I'm proud of you. I'm rooting for you that you're watching this video. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, 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 bye.